Okay, my bad. I admit that was probably my fault and it was far too close for comfort. But it is really tricky in Cape Town to avoid other people because you're covering such a long distance here. You know, you're covering over 100 odd meters sometimes, and it's quite hard to predict as well. It's quite gusty here, so you're waiting around for that gust and for that kicker to come the whole session, and then 9 times out of 10 there's someone downwind, especially this time of year when everyone seems to book their holidays around the King of the Air, and there's just thousands of kites out on the water. So you're waiting around 40 minutes, an hour for that one perfect ramp and the gust, and it comes, and you only have a split second to make that decision, you know. And sometimes when you're caught in the moment, you just send it anyway, you know, why not? Because eventually you get frustrated. But then sometimes it's not even your fault. Like a lot of the time people just change direction, you know, because you're taking off on the last wave of the set, and naturally that's where people turn around. So sometimes you're already on your trajectory and someone turns around and then gets in your way. So let's take a look at another close call when I was looping doing a late back roll. This one was super close as well. So here's a couple of ways to avoid close calls on the water. Number one, being always look over your shoulder when you turn around. Now this is a really important one because I see it so often, especially in Cape Town. You get out the back, you decide to turn around and you don't look over your shoulder, and that's normally when someone's flying past. So before each tack, just have a quick look over your shoulder and that will avoid most problems. Number two, if you see someone flying from upwind, most of the time the best thing to do is to continue on your direction and your tack, and most of the time speed up as well, because normally you will just pass out the way. If you suddenly stop and panic, that's when accidents happen. Let's check out another close call. Whoa! I'm sorry for all those people that I have almost hit. There's been plenty of them over the years, but also people have almost hit me loads of times. I'm actually really surprised that there's not more accidents, because it happens so often, and I hear from so many pros and stuff how many close calls they have. So touch wood that, you know, no accidents happen. I will try to be better, but yeah, cheers for watching guys, see you in the next video. Peace.